McElrath-Bey was 13 when the prison doors shut behind him.
At the time, I weighed probably about 110, 112 pounds. I had a small little whiskers.
He walked out a man of 26 with a college degree earned in prison and a new attitude. Like many young offenders, he had a troubled past, abused in foster homes, shot in the face, and convictions for armed robbery and other crimes. Then, in 1989, he was sentenced as an adult with the murder of a rival gangster. But something happened inside, he said. He grew up.
At some point, I think that in my growing sense of maturity and remorse, I realized that, you know what, Xavier, despite all that, you can still do something better with your life. You don't have to resign to this meaninglessness. You don't have to resign to this existential nightmare. That you can do something better, that you can rise above this if you just give yourself, you know, that goal and that plan to do so.
His friend Adolfo Davis was less fortunate. Sentenced to life without parole at 14 for fatally shooting 2 rival gang members, he remains in prison 25 years later. The U.S. Supreme Court is now considering whether offenders such as Davis should be resentenced. The court banned sentences of life without parole for children in 2012, saying judges must consider their potential for change. The court is now considering whether that ban should apply to the more than 2,000 offenders convicted before that ruling took place.
The court has told us youth matters. The fact that they may be more impulsive than us, the fact that they're not fully developed. None of us is the person we were when we were 15 years old. We all change and grow, and that is exactly what we expect, and that is exactly what Xavier demonstrates.
Xavier McElrath-Bey, now an advocate for other sentences children, says men like Davis should also get the chance to show they've changed.
In his own underdeveloped brain, he didn't really understand the consequences that were ahead. And he's no different from me and anyone else that's been given an opportunity, you know. And the sad reality is that he doesn't have that opportunity. And I just think that it's just completely inhumane, wrong, and immoral of us to just discard him forever because of a childhood mistake.
The court is expected to decide by summer whether boys who grew to manhood in prison will get the chance to enjoy the freedom he knows now. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Chicago.